I'll do anything that you want to. Shopping sprees right by the shoe. If you want it, you need it, I got it, baby.
Hi, my name is Tina Ison Pegram, and I'm here today with my cousin
Stacy Pickney. I'm an attorney from New York. How's everybody doing?
So today we're going to be talking about family in light of the holidays coming up and how we feel about just mending family, building family relationships, and so on and so forth. So I started talking about me and my sister, we go through periods and times that we don't speak. And family is important to me, but I had to ask myself, how important is family really to me if I can go months without speaking to my sister, somebody that I love and adore and I care for. So I just want to know, like, how important family is to you.
Well, family is definitely very important to me. Not just of my biological family, but also my extended family, the family that I have chosen to be my family, people that I grew up with. Um, as we go into the holidays, I was thinking about doing something like Friendsgiving, where you have, not necessarily your biological family, but people, what I like to call my day ones. Um, Family, as it's very important in terms of my support network. Just recently, I realized that I can't do this by myself. There's times that I need someone to give me that support, emotional support. Last weekend, I was a little bit down. My cousin came through to help me out emotionally, but I also realized who else is there for me. And that's what I came to the conclusion is, my family, and not just my mother, but give you an example. I grew up with someone, nice guy. Grew up with him since the age of 7, and he is my brother. He's not like my brother. I don't call him like my brother. He is my brother. So family is definitely important to me. I'm a very family oriented person. I just had another friend. I consider him like my brother. I consider him a brother as well, who lives in New York. He just recently lost his mother, and my brother, we decided to go to New York, and I told him that let's go to New York for Thanksgiving. We had a conversation. He decided to go to New York for Thanksgiving, and while we're there, this will be the first holiday that my other brother cut, the one that he lost his mother recently in April. Will be the first holiday that he'll be out without his mother or any sort of family, biological family in New York. So I said to my other brother, I said, Terry, this is going to be very special for him to see us coming up there, especially you, because he considers you a brother as well. So family is definitely important. So I know you've been mentioning about you and your sister, which happens to also be my cousin as well, that you'll have spells in terms of you have a conversation. It sounds like you have a conversation one day, and then you won't speak for months at a time. Do you know what's the root of that? Where is it stemming from? Is it that at that conversation y'all having a disagreement, and then months go past, and one of y'all decide, okay, now it's time to call the other person? How is it? What's the
Okay, so here's what I think it is. A lot of times it's like small disagreement. It could be over my niece or my brother or another family member or whatever, and things like that. And what happens is we'll just stop. We'll have that conversation, and then we stop talking for like 5 months, and then like nothing ever happened. Hey, how you doing? Just But my thing to resolve it, I'm really gonna have a conversation with her. Like not a phone conversation, like a heart to heart. Let's get to the bottom of why.
Face to face?
Yes. You know how people used to say, couples say, not to go to bed mad at each other.
Correct.
So we're gonna have to come up with something like that so it doesn't keep happening, because I don't like it. It doesn't feel good to me.
So wait a minute. With that in mind, I'm curious. So when you're on the phone with your sister, something you'll disagree with, or a disagreement comes about. Do you hang up? Is that how you end the
Yeah, we'll end
conversation?
up like a normal hang up or whatever.
What's
I'll talk to you later or whatever, and just like time, when it's friction in the conversation, and then it'll go for some months, and we just don't talk to each other, and then usually she'll call me or I'll text her, and then she'll call back, and it's just like nothing ever happened.
Okay.
And it's just it's too much. It's a pattern of it, and I don't like it.
Okay. And I understand that. And that, like you said, that's time that's wasted when y'all could be enjoying each other's
Right.
company, talking on the phone, continue on building your bond. So when do you think you're going to go ahead and have this face-to-face conversation with her?
Probably when I go down in November.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, do you know how you're going to start the conversation or?
I don't. But before I go down, I'm gonna start prepping her for the conversation.
Okay.
Just so she doesn't feel blindsided.
I got you. And when was the last time you spoke to her?
We spoke like 3 days ago, but it's
Oh.
been a while from that point.
And
like, so I told you we, sending each other pictures and catching up on conversation. How's Boo? How's Bay? How's this one? That? When is Danielle graduate? All of these things that it was too long.
And with that, did this conversation end with a disagreement, or was it good?
No, this was a good one because we haven't spoken in
okay,
a while.
Okay, so I see that work. So going back to family, I know that she's one part of your family, obviously. How about your dynamics with your other members of your family?
Well, I don't usually have many family issues with anybody. It's like small stuff, but we don't go without talking.
Okay.
And so that's why it's bothering me because I go through turmoil with, of course, all of my siblings, but I never go as long. It's always her that goes so long without talking, and I don't know why.
And how long has that been going on? For years?
It's been a year, like 8 years maybe that I can remember. Yeah, it's always like we have times out of a year that we don't talk for like 5 6 months, and that's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
That's almost half of the year.
Yeah, and that's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, I want that to stop.
So how do you want to see your whole family dynamics? I know you have uncles and other siblings. How do you perceive family for yourself?
For me, I have a good relationship with all of them. So it's not nothing extra special that I want to see. Like I do talk to all of them in a decent, amount of time, and it doesn't go on for months that we don't talk. So I'm really gonna just address the issue with my sister.
Okay. And let me say this: outside of your sister, I know when you see your family, they make you feel good.
They do.
Just recently, not too long ago, you had we had some family members come down, and it's a good feeling to be around family, people that know you from day one. Do you get that same feeling?
I do.
What are your thoughts on that?
Of course, because I'm big on family and friends, right?
What makes you big on that?
I just have to be. That's just who I am.
Okay.
It's rooted. That's a core. Like when I meet somebody, like when I met this guy over here, it was just like instantly. Like I don't know if it's a connection because where we're from or whatever. Just some people you just bond with automatically, and I do it a lot. So I do. I just build with people, and they become my extended family.
You brought up an interesting point. Is it easier to bond and develop a family relationship with an individual that comes from the same space that you come from New York, or it doesn't matter?
Sometimes it could be more relatable because we have things in common. But no, I can build with anybody if they're like-minded.
I got you. Because I never thought about that until you said that, because a lot of my family down here that I consider family, well, you, obviously. Well, Terry, he's in Houston. Cutter's in New York. Y'all the main ones. I mean, the ones who are from New York, I don't know. I got other ones who not necessarily, one, he's born and raised here in Atlanta. Another one's from North Carolina. But you're right, it's like-minded people who doesn't pass judgment on you, who allow you to be you, to help you grow. That's family to me. Well, I remember when I first came in, because when I first came to Georgia, I came to Georgia back in 1994. I didn't have anybody. And the first people that I really connected with were some guys. And I remember one of the guys, I was able to go over to his house and sleep in the same bed with him. Just sleep, but that's family. We don't touch it. Right. We just with family. If I'm having a bad day or rough, just lay down. He had a soft bed too. Just lay down, and he would cook on Sundays, and invite me over. It was just family. You get that sense. Yeah, I understand. But so I get you. Family is very big, very big. But I'm just curious. I'm so curious. Why are we so big on family?
I really don't know, and I guess maybe it could be an age thing now because I probably didn't feel this passionate about it when I was younger. But my thing is, I give that respect, you know. So when if we eat together, like no matter what, like even when I was younger, it's like we share a bag of chips, we family. So my thing is, if I could share with you and I open up my house to you, or open up my business to you, or whatever, and we building, you like family. But everybody don't think that way. So sometimes I gotta be more mindful because I give people me because I'm an open book
Yeah.
and it's not reciprocated, and that's a problem. That could be a problem for me because it's just like, well, I treat you like this, and it's just like, but everybody don't think the same way. We all have different mindsets.
Correct. Even our biological family, sometimes, non-biological, if that's a word, family members kind of treat us better than our biological family. But you touched on something, age. See, I'm what, 51? I don't have any kids. And I just had this conversation yesterday with my brother Terry. I don't have. That's all I have is family. That's really all I have. I have my mother in New York. I have my aunt in New York. Everybody else is down here. So that's why I think for me, family is big. That connection. Because if something goes left, who's gonna be there for my support? I always think about that, especially at my age down. So that connection for me. But you're right. Everybody doesn't have that like mine, and that's all right. And that's all right. But the ones that do, I appreciate them, and I'm grateful for them.
Yes. You're absolutely right about that.
Just like my cousin here, I sent her a song. She's not just family, but she's a friend. I sent her a song by can I say it?
Yes.
Patti LaBelle. You are my friend. If you listen to that song, it's deep. God said He sent me a friend, and I needed someone to be there for me. Who knows me? Who got my back? True and true. So yes, right.
Okay.
Go ahead. So I'm glad, and you know what? It's interesting too. Her brother, Mitchell. I remember not too long ago. I saw him about 2 or 3 weeks ago. With my cousin here, and we're doing a fast or detoxing from drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he mentioned, I wanted to support both of them because both of them stopped drinking because, starting on the date of their mother birthday. So I said I wanted to support them. But before he mentioned that, we was in his apartment. He was on the phone with someone. And he told his friend to come over to the apartment because we was all there.
Right.
Tina, Sammy, the other brother, Kohan.
Mm-hmm.
We was all there. And he said, come over and meet my family. And I was surprised because his brother don't seem like the fuzzy family type. You know what I'm saying? But he told the young lady, come, he kind of hesitant. He said, come on and meet my family. And I was so touching. And we were there.
Yeah. Yep. And here's another thing that I wanted to say about people, and that I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Friends, like my family, right? So my brother calls me and was like, oh, I had to go to the dentist to get a tooth pulled, right? And he's like, I need you to pick me up. I'm like, where are the people? And that's your friends, right? Because you're taking somebody on a date, right? So don't always use me, but don't misuse me. So my thing is like, okay, I can pick you up, no problem. Mm-hmm. But where's the girl you dating? Somebody you spending money on? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you saying
don't always use me if you got. Come on, I mean, I guess I'm reliable, but you gotta mess with people that's reliable. Cause I'm for my husband. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you might need me, I'm gonna have to come get you. I'm gonna come get you, Stacey. I came to get you, whatever. Anything, no problem. But you're not married. Well, you are dating. Why you call me?
Excuse me.
Oh yeah. What happened? You gotta get some reliable friends.
Well, that's a different. Hold on, not a different. We stopping about it because wait a minute. Hold on, we stopping on people.
No, listen. What I'm saying is, yes, I'm family, right?
Okay.
But now that I'm thinking, because in hindsight, my other brother, my cousin, I'm sorry, he'll be like, "Oh, can you bring me something to eat?" Where is the girl that was at the place waiting with you with this big butt? Like, what? Why me? Why? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You're right. Okay, you opened up a different can of words.
Yeah, so I'm just curious about that because I really wanted to talk to that because and I didn't talk to my brother about it because he had a surgery again. and I go and I pick them up. But I'm like, I know you spending money on somebody, you going out with somebody you laying up with. Where is she? Because when something happens to my husband, I'm there.
Correct.
So where's
Okay,
the lady?
is it a different? Let me throw this at you so we open up there.
Yeah.
He's your husband. Now, you talk about your cousin and your brother. We don't know it what extent they may be dating.
Okay.
Are they just dating, or that's their actual girlfriend, their boyfriend and girlfriend?
Listen.
To what extent? And then some people don't want people in their business if they just,
Okay, all right. All right.
I can't speak for that.
Okay, so now here's my next question.
Okay.
At a certain age, should we be dating for marriage? Because I have somebody. I'm for who I'm for. I can't be for him, and y'all dating. You got girlfriends, or maybe they don't have girlfriends, but somebody you doing something with somebody. Why she can't come?
Okay, we're circling back
Yeah,
there.
I just had to.
But
I just don't understand it.
Again, we don't know what level where they at.
Okay,
Okay, we don't know. We don't know the schedule. Okay, I don't know their schedule.
Okay.
It may be easier. I can't speak for them.
Okay.
Okay, I can't speak for them. Why? Now, at the top, and you're right. Circling back to friendship and family. When you helped me with my knee, I had knee surgery. I had a torn meniscus. My cousin here helped me out, bought me food, because I couldn't drive for about a week. Bought me food, picked me up from the hospital, from surgery, I had a friend, wasn't dating, we was out of a relationship. But at that time, my cousin, you was the only one not so much available, to be real with you. You was the only one who was down to do so, from a given heart.
Oh man. Okay. But that's another. That's another topic. But I had to think too, because I had a toe surgery, and my friend Kim was there for me. So where was my husband? Now wait a minute. Now shit.
Okay.
Now since I'm talking, and he was like, he didn't know it was something, but So I guess let me say this. In all fairness, I do thank God for family and friends, and I thank God for Kim, because my husband was on the road or wherever he was here at that time. And I guess Kim had an available schedule. So maybe my schedule's so available that I'm the one that they call maybe.
That might be a possibility. Like, in my case with my knee surgery, well, that's a whole different...
But I don't mind. I didn't mind.
Because your heart is big. Your heart is big. And if we can do, we'll do it. That's how we roll. If we can do, we'll do it. We'll be there for you to give that support that you need. But again, there's only a certain amount of people that, that we can truly rely on. Now my village is getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to what you were saying, like-minded people, my village is getting bigger. So I have a little bit more people, a couple more people I can rely on now, who are really trustworthy. And that came from, I'm switching gears a little bit, get on a little topic, but that came from releasing toxic people, so God can bring in the people I need to have in my life. You got to release the toxic so you can go ahead and have the right people come into your life. So with that in mind, they started coming in, and these are the folks that support, and these are the folks, again, that I'm realizing about family and friendship. So I hear you. Whoever's available.
Okay.
Whoever's available.
availability.
Yeah, it's availability. Who's willing to do so with a big heart. And sometimes people are not available, but they'll still rearrange their schedule to make themselves available to help you out.
Okay.
And that's a big thing. That's a big thing. So if you look at people in your life like that, who are willing to be there for you, no matter what. And let me say this. You're blessed to have one true friend. That's all you need, is one true friend. If you got more, that's just cherries on the cake. Cherry, that's toppings of the cherry. But if you got one true friend, be grateful for that person. Be grateful.
So my final statement is...
Oh, that wasn't my final statement.
Okay,
I was just saying.
And I'm gonna bring it back.
Go ahead, get this message.
My final statement is: if you have people in your life that you care about or you love, reach out to them. It may be a senior citizen, somebody that that you've been friends with for years and y'all fell out, just rekindle the relationship if it's salvageable. Because certain relationships aren't salvageable. But if it's salvageable and it's a person that you can truly love, reach out to them. Just check on them because life is very short. It's wide, but it's short. So those are my final statements. I'm Tina Ison Pegram. You can follow me on all social media platforms. Tina Ison Pegram, IsonProducts.com, How to Get and Keep a Man.com, and so on and so forth.
And I'm Stacy Pickney from New York. I'm not a big social media person. I'm just learning how to do Facebook. But you can follow Tina, and then she'll let me know if you follow him. Follow her, then I follow me. So we following each other.
Right.
All right. Have a good one. All right.
I'll do anything that you want to. Shop experience right by the shoe. If you want it, you need it, I got it, baby.